Okay guys, if you were at the 2024 Flight Simulator Expo in Las Vegas and you stopped and test flew the WinWing equipment that was there, they had a DCS simulator running with flight gear from WinWing, all the F-18 stuff, and the other one was a commercial flight sim that you would have flown. If you sat in either one of these two chairs, then you sat in this exact chair. I got it from the WinWing guys at the expo. To integrate into all the stuff that I'm going to be featuring and testing for them. A few of you have been asking about this, and to provide information for future questions, I thought I would do a detailed analysis of this chair as far as dimension, size, construction, and what my future plans are with it. So I'm calling this Juice's SimSeat project, and you're welcome to follow along if you want. So let me give you some of the dimensions of this, and I'm going to be giving it in inches. You can convert it online if you need a measurement in metric, but this is just under 18.5 inches wide at the wide point, and it's pretty much matched and paralleled. It's roughly at about 18 inches for the frame up here. If you look at the back pad, and I'll pull this off, you'll see that there is a plastic molded piece that WinWing sourced themselves, and I will try to find out where you can get it or some type of design or maybe even the blueprints for it. Believe they had it cut out at a plastic shop, but if I get the dimensions for you and take it apart, you guys might be able to do that, get something at your plastic shop made. It'd be nice if this seat was sold commercially as a kit and all you had to do is add the 80-40, the 40-80 or the 40-40 extrusion stuff, and that's pretty much what the basic rig has done. If I pull the headrest off, the basic rig is made out of that. You can see there's metal panels that are screwed in with black screws, and then it's got plastic on the outside. I have some stickers on order. One sticker right here is going to go on each side. It's going to say danger, do not pull handle, and then the other sticker is going to fit perfectly right in here. It's I did the measurements online before I order them, but it's going to say danger ejection seat, the normal ejection seat triangle that you see, that it's upside down. But going around, the back of the headrest is 10 inches across from there to there, and you can see that it's about the 40 millimeter, it's like 1.5 inches across there. It's about that wide. It's got the angle brackets in there to hold it together to give the structure. It's got the plastic square caps. As a matter of fact, I have some of these 40 millimeter, let's get that focus. I got some 40 millimeter caps, 40 by 40, and I'm also going to order some 40 by 80, which are for the bigger parts on the other part of the sim rig. And I will be showing that. If you guys want me to show the whole sim rig and the process and everything, definitely vote for it by giving this video a thumbs up. Down here, you can see that I've got the metal plate that makes up the side, and then I've got this plastic cover, which is held on by screws. And I think one of the screws got lost, so I had to find one right there to use and everything. But I'm also going to put some handle stickers on here. I'm also trying to find some ejection handles that I can put to here to make it look like an ASUS 2 F-15 seat. If I can, I'm ordering some ASUS 2 stickers, so I'll be able to put ASUS 2 down here. I may even, on the top here, manufacture what looks like a parachute pack that I can have that's basically got foam in it, and then I can bolt that to it so it looks like I've got the top of a parachute. And with these screws right here being positioned perfectly, I may try to 3D print or make some faux pitot tube sensors, like you'll see them in the ASUS 2 that I used to work on for F-16 and F-15. Those things came out and they were fixed. Now they have the flip up type that are down and they flip up when the pilot ejects, pulls the ejection handle. Looking at the rest of it, I've got a couple caps. Once I get it fully built and put it together, I've got a couple caps coming for these 40 by 40s right here. But you can see the construction, and I'll give you guys, I'm gonna go through and make a detail sheet, and I will put it up in another video, the full dimensions of everything in here. So let's keep continuing going around. So you can see the back of the seat, the metal form, this is, I don't know, it looks like it's about an 1/8 inch metal. It might be, it's not quite 3/16, it's not quite a quarter. It's definitely not a quarter, but it looks like it's about an 1/8 inch thick plate that's bolted on to the metal frame. Then a plastic plate integrates over that, and then you have plastic covers on the top on both sides and on both sides of the seat down here. And those, again, I'm not sure where you can source those yet. I've got a message out to WinWing, and I'm hoping they get back to me. But in the interim, they basically said they sourced it in-house and their techs put it together. Now, the cutout on the front seat is really cool because it's got the stick cutout so you can pull it back if you need to. I'm going to try to situate mine in the center 18 stick with the extension on the Orion 2 base, and I'm going to try to situate it so it doesn't integrate or connect with this, because this, when you pull this pad out, this part of the seat pad is metal and that is rigid right there. So I don't know if that's going to work pretty good for me, but we'll see. So this is the bottom. Now I showed you the pads. This is the headrest pad right here, and it fits right up in here. Let's see if I can do this without knocking it over. This seat is unbolted from the rig right now as I'm going through and cleaning it up and putting the stickers on when they come in. Let's get that in there. So there's the headrest in there. I'm gonna leave it black, but I'll show you what I'm gonna do over here. I'm gonna use this old IKEA pad that I had for years. That's outdoor rated, it's good, it's durable, and it also is UV stable for being out in the sun. But this is an old IKEA pad that I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna take it apart and I'm gonna have my local upholstery shop recover those 2 cushions with this right here, with that stuff. I'm gonna have these cushions right here recovered. And I might even have them make the seat cushion with a little bit more thickness on the top, so it's a little bit more cush for the tush. And let's get that to fit in there, so it'll stick up a little bit. So if I go ahead and flip over, you guys can see the bottom side of it. I'll show you what's under there. So now I've got the seat flipped over, and I heard a crack noise when I was grabbing this, and this down here is starting to crack down here where the screw goes in right there. You can see a little hairline crack. See that starting to form? Kind of goes up like this. So you want to be careful handling this. I may replace this with aluminum, with sheet aluminum, aircraft grade if you want to call it that. But I may do some aircraft aluminum, or I may just do some panel wood. And you really don't need these cutouts right here. Those are just aesthetics or anything. I don't think you need those, but you do need the cutouts for the holes. And I can just use panel wood that's a little bit more durable, customize it. I may even make it so that it kind of comes up like this and goes up into there, so I can have the cushion customized for the back so it has part of the headrest. This will come down a little bit right here. I'm gonna have it so that it's about halfway right there. Right there, you can see it halfway, almost equal here and here. I'll do that. So the bottom is pretty much the same. I believe the frame, yeah, this is 9.5 inches on the interior set, and that lines up with the track system that bolts onto. This bolts with 4 bolts into anchors that go inside the slots here, slotted anchors that you use with an extrusion kit. And basically this matches up with, and there's a handle that you lift up on. It's just like a slider for your car seat or for your airplane seat. You lift up on it and it'll slide forward and back for getting in and out of the sim pit or adjusting it for your pedal length. Again, it uses these aluminum, you know, they're powder coated. These are powder coated aluminum angle brackets here. I have a group of these on order for extra because the other part of the rig didn't have all the ones I needed. It's got some aluminum angle brackets there with bolts, and that's what holds the seat together, is framing with the metal on metal. And then you've got some more aluminum bolts or aluminum brackets here that are a little bit more different. You can order these online too, but I think they did a really good job with this. I think it's a viable product to sell as a kit, or at least get the accessories where we can order the pieces of aluminum that we need from aluminum companies and just have it shipped to us customized. Again, you can make this any way you want. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it the same as the seat. It fits me okay, it's comfortable enough, and I'm gonna be customizing it. So stay tuned for more information on it. And if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments down below. We'll talk to you later.